Hello, YouTubers. Joe Kersey here on Thursday, November 7th at 3 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Time. Now, I have just spent 2 hours of my life after spending about 45 minutes of my life earlier in the morning trying to figure out the new YouTube comments section. This is an open letter to Google, who owns YouTube. I know you guys review this stuff, so listen well, my friends. I started doing this stuff on December 1st, 2012, and I really like to do YouTube. I like to watch YouTube. I like to make YouTube. I like to leave comments. In other words, I'm involved with your product. I sometimes even look at the ads. So I was very surprised when I tried to leave a comment this morning. Now, I was doing this in Chrome, your proprietary browser, and kept getting this, flash up page, boom, if I tried to leave a comment, you get this sort of flash up page. It was very fast. I mean, it would be up for approximately, I'd say, 3/4 of a second, then go away. Well, that did that repeatedly. As Einstein said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Nonetheless, the computers tend to sort of have you try that from time to time, and sometimes you do get a different result. So I went to Safari, and indeed, I got the same pop-up page, about the comments, but it stayed on so that I could then sort of quasi-navigate through the various suggestions, which are very unclearly stated, by the way. And if you put a gun to my head right now, I couldn't tell you how I managed to get so I could actually leave a comment. But I did it on Safari. And then I happily watched a number of other YouTube things the rest of the morning on Safari, and I was leaving comments, and there was no problem. So this afternoon, I thought, well, let's see if I can get this stuff to work in Chrome. Traveling ever in hope. As Robert Louis Stevenson said, it is better to travel hopefully than to arrive. Well, he was perhaps full of bull about the arrival part, but it certainly is pleasant to travel hopefully, except when it takes several hours out of your life and frustrates you to no avail. And you're no wiser, and you're none the wiser. So anyway, I went to Chrome, and it was the same thing. And I went and looked at various search things about this, YouTube comments and this, and no to no avail. So as it stands, I guess I'll just be watching YouTube on Safari from now on. Well, when I want to leave comments. Now, I can watch YouTube on Chrome without, if I don't want to leave comments. Yes, I have a Google Plus account. No, I don't participate in the social aspect of it, but I do have a Google Plus account. I leave my videos on Google Plus. I leave my videos on Facebook. I participate in some of this crap. But, if you're gonna, hear me now, Google. Boy, I wish I'd bought some of your stock at $80. But I didn't, because I didn't have money then to do it. I doubt I'd do it even today, because I don't like speculating in the stock market. Anyway, leaving that aside, come on. If you're gonna force everybody into your proprietary product, and I understand why companies do that. I'm not naive. It's about money, isn't it? So you guys can fly around in your 767, inter alia. Perhaps you might make it a lot clearer on how to set this thing up so that, it doesn't flash up there for a microsecond, 3/4 of a second. Let's be fair. To try to figure out how to do this. Because, see, none of this stuff doesn't make intuitive sense. It doesn't. It might work. Obviously, it worked, with Safari, on the Safari. But I can't get the thing to stay up long enough on Chrome to do anything with it. Fix that. Fix that, Google. I urge you intensely to fix that. Because I really don't want to give up, doing this stuff. I enjoy doing it. And like I said, sometimes I even look at some of your ads. Click, 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 click. Not a lot, but I do from time to time. Click, 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 click. Don't alienate your fan base. Corporate history in the United States is littered with companies that have done that. New Coke springs to mind right off the bat. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Okay, well, briefly, Paul's off work today and tomorrow. Watched a little bit of the space station stuff where the crew launched and arrived. Well, we watched the launch after the fact, but I watched the arrival in real time. And brief amount of email stuff, but there wasn't too much for me to have to do today. And I read a bit of the Daily Telegraph. So, excuse me, there it stands. So with that note, I'm going to shut up and say bye-bye, YouTubers. All right.